Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Upasana and I'm a second year BBA honors student at TAPMI. Welcome to the most requested video, a detailed interview guide, because I know a lot of y'all are in the admission process this year and you have a lot of questions about how the entire process is, and especially with the interview and the micro presentation. I'd also made a video earlier, that's last year, about the process. I'll attach that somewhere. Um, that video also I told you how the entire process is, and I'd given you a few tips. You can watch that as well. But if not, this is again me repeating the entire thing plus making it more detailed so you don't have a lot of questions remaining. Well, it's different for each person, so I would request you to please not blindly trust this video and follow whatever I've exactly told here. I'm just telling you my personal experience plus what I think you can expect for your interview. Okay. Basically, first you will have to put in, go to the website firstly. I think that's tapme.edu.in if I'm not wrong. Then you will have the application and you'll fill all of that. And then, you'll have your grade 10th and 12th scores, which you'll have to upload. So you'll have a document verification process. And then eventually comes the shortlisting. So, based on your 10th and 12th scores, there is one round of shortlisting, after passing which you'll go to the next round, which would be the interview. And before that, you will also have to upload your entrance exam scores. So, certain exams don't happen like before the interview. If that's the case, you'll have to upload those marks after you've given the exams and after you've gotten the scores. For example, GIPMAT had happened in around June end last year. No, wait, last year. Right. So then I'd uploaded it after I'd gotten the scores. Before that, I'd uploaded my IP Math scores. Oh, yeah. And also, if you want me to talk about IP Math as well, I have a video on my channel. But still, if you want me to give you any specific advice, let me know in the comments. I'll make another video about IP Math as well. Okay, so after the scores, again, the question a lot of people ask me is what is a decent score and what is the score that's going to get me in. Again, I've told this a lot of times. There is no particular range, or I can't tell you certain numbers are the ones that are going to get you in, because every year their admission criteria is different and the evaluation process is also different. So they want to take in a certain amount of people, and they make it strict or they might make it lenient. Sometimes we don't know that at all. One thing that I can just say is that if you think you have a decent score, like definitely not a high score like the cutoffs, but somewhere in the middle. For example, I had mentioned for IP Mat, the score is around 150 to 190 to 100ish. I think that works. But still, I can't assure you 100% that this is the particular score that they're looking for. After that, next, after you submit the scores, then you have the interview. So the interviews get scheduled, and there are certain phases of the admission process, right? I think the phase 2 is going to get over, then the phase 3 will start. And in the interview, so basically there are two parts of the interview. It usually lasts for around 10 to 15 minutes. Starting, it begins with like everybody joining in, and then you have breakout rooms and stuff. All of that is the internal process. Then in your interview, basically what will happen is that, for me personally, what happened, I'll tell you, and it might be different for, again, every person. So it began with a very generic conversation type of an interview. Also, you have an SOP that you'll have to submit in the admission process. So the SOP also I had mentioned in the previous video as well, that it's about answering the questions that are there in the website, plus highlighting your strengths and throwing some light on your weaknesses as well, and mentioning where you see yourself down 5 years down the line, 10 years, something, and then mention your vision and your goals clearly, and something that makes you stand out, and build your own identity. So that's what I would say about the SOP. And be thorough with your SOP when you sit for the interview. In the interview, you'll have generic questions in the beginning. So in TAPMI's interview specifically, academic questions are rare, but still don't, you might as well as expect it. It depends on the interviewer. So generic questions about your personality, about your hobbies, extracurriculars, and your skills and what you bring to the table. So specifically, they are looking for what you can contribute to as a student here. Other type of questions could be situational, where they give you a situation, case-based type of thing, where you have to answer about how you would handle it as a manager or as a certain role that they give you. So that can be a possibility, but again, not sure. Then there is GK and current affairs. That also, it's not asked a lot, okay? Just know basic recent news that's going around. Don't specifically have to put in a lot of effort, and the whole process is pretty chill. It's not very strict like the IIMs or something. So after the interview, which goes on for about 10 minutes, then you have the micro presentation. So here is when a lot of people get doubts about what will they ask you, how do I answer it, yes, this and that. Okay, so there are about 100 topics on the website for micro presentation. You can go through them, but those topics are very simple, I would say. And sometimes they might as well ask those kind of topics, you don't know. So just go through them at once, and then you can practice with a couple of them. Practice being able to speak continuously for 2 minutes and not getting stuck. Being able to articulate your content, and being able to think on the spot and being at the moment. That's important, and not losing your train of thoughts, yeah. Then my topic was something around poverty, if I remember, but not clearly. Yeah, so it was not that hard. It was a general topic, and I had to think for about 90 seconds and then start speaking. So be confident and just be yourself, and whatever is in those 90 seconds, first write down your main points, what you'll talk about, if it's for, against, or you're going to balance both sides, and then what if there are any facts, etc., and then go on talking for about 2 minutes. Yeah, and micro presentation is also very simple, it's not hard at all. Again, so I think these are pretty much all the questions that I got. If I've missed out any of the questions, you can just put them in the comments, I'll answer them. And yeah, if you want me to make any other videos about TAPMI, about the process, about college, about IPMAT, or any other topic, I will definitely make it. Just give me a little bit of time to figure out my internship as well. I am planning to post one video a week. I'll try my best. And yeah, put them in the comment section. I have a video idea for the next one. I think I'll make one video about what you need to know if you're joining college, or what are some things you can expect at TAPMI, its culture and its vibe, and the course and electives as well. So if you want me to talk about that, please do let me know, and don't forget to like this video. I really wanted to help you, because when I joined in 2024, I did not see any video like this on YouTube. And I did not have any idea about how the entire process was, how the interview is, how the micro presentation is. I just went with a blank mind. And I don't know, I just figured it out by myself. But if you are getting this video, and if I'm able to help you in any way, it's my pleasure, and I would love to help you. So please do like this video if you found it useful, and share it with your friends also, and subscribe to my channel for the upcoming videos so that you get updates. All the best of luck for your interviews and your upcoming process, and congratulations if you have gotten in. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.